Good morning, all. I can see Anandi, Lukesh, and I can see Rishika here. Uh, Good morning, all. Okay, Rishika is saying good morning via text. Okay, if you cannot talk, if you have any problem with your microphone or any other technical issues, you can always write here. Please let me know if you can see my screen. I'll share and I'll begin. Meanwhile, a quick check with Raj uh, if more people are to join or I begin.
Sir, let us wait for 5 minutes, sir.
You want to wait for 5 minutes? Okay. I don't mind. Okay. Meanwhile, can I have this community question, which I usually ask? Like, let me talk to uh, Lokesh, Anandi, and Rishika. I'll find out about their current level. Like, hi, Anandi. Hi, Lokesh. Hi, Rishika. Could you please say something about your profile? Like, what is your profession? Are you a student? Are you a working professional? Or maybe like you're an intern, or like you can let us know. And what is your current level of maybe Python? Like if you are new to Python, absolutely beginner, or basics. Could you please share that? Rishika, would you be able to, even if you write it here in the message box, I'm okay with it. Yeah, there are more people joining. So may I have the Yeah, I would like to have some question. I would like to ask you a few questions. Like, at least, could you tell me about your profession? Like, what is your profession? Okay. Good morning, Rushika. Let me just wish you good morning. Okay. Okay. Um, what is your profession like? Okay. And Raj, could you please pin this? If you can pin your take your time. You can look at that. Take your time and answer the poll. Let me just rewrite it here. Take your time. It's what take your time. Hmm. Let me pin this. You can unpin it. Like let me pin mine. You can unpin it. Yeah. Thank you, Raj. Um,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
you're welcome, Raj. Um, okay. Your Rishika has already done internship in data analytics. Currently looking for a job related to Python. So this is something a simple question which we'd like to ask before we begin the webinar. Would like to know your current level of Python. If let me first share my screen, then it'll be easy for us to interact with each other. Um, Let me first begin. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Uh, there is a question that is shared here. Like I've pinned here the question. So when I click this YouTube link, it takes you to a poll. I also request you to subscribe to our channel. This is Here and Now AI. So as we dive into creating our AI powered idea generation bot with Here and Now AI, please select the option that best describes your current Python proficiency. If you are a beginner, or you are just above beginner or beginning to learn, or you're a practitioner, or you're intermediate level, or you are an advanced level, or you're a master. So if you could please answer this question. This will help. This will help. Um, help me understand where you currently stand. Uh, this is just going to be a simple information, and we won't even know like who's answering. So your level is, in fact, this is just for the public. Whatever you answer will no, we will, nobody will be able to see, even including me. I will not be able to see who is answering what. So your answers are anonymous. They are kept as secret forever. Just that I would get to know the group's Python level. Like if you, because while building this idea generation app together, we'll be using Python. For that reason, I'm asking if you are aware of Python. Maybe like let me just go refresh. Oh, there are 4 votes. I don't know if I'll be able to. If 4 people have already voted. Okay. Um, is there a way that you can share any image here, Raj, or if you can share that image somewhere here? I don't know how I could see the results, because I don't think that my account has the um, ability to see uh, the results that I get here. So I get like I have already gotten 5 votes. Um, Maybe if you can send it to me on WhatsApp, I can still copy and paste it in a document which I have, which I can also try to show people like what I see. Okay. So otherwise, yeah, Rishika, you're looking for job. I get it. So how about others? Others who are in this meet, like please let me know. Anandi, Ashwant, Lukesh, uh, Prajit.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma. Please tell me like your
I
profession, please.
I am pursuing my master's in computer application with specialized AI, sir. Currently, I am looking for the internship, summer internship, sir.
Okay, you're looking for summer internship. Okay, you can always contact here and now for the internship, because we are regularly taking interns. So you can approach us for that. Maybe at the end of this webinar, you can contact Mr. Raj. He'll be able to help you to onboard you into our internship program. So you get to learn more of AI stuffs.
Okay, sir.
Which college are you from?
SRM Institute of Science and Technology from
Okay.
Ramapuram.
Ramapuram. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I know this. We have come to SRM Ishwari. So that's somewhere nearby, right? That's just next to.
Yes, sir. SRM Ishwar is engineering college.
Okay, okay. And yours is okay. Okay, yeah.
It's about arts and engineering.
Okay, yours is arts and also engineering.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. Okay. You can send your CV to Raj, and he'll be able to help you on this. Let me also share the HR ID if you would like to send your CV. hr@huronnow.co.in. You can send your CV to this email address, and we'll be able to get back to you on this. How about Ashwant? And also we have Jashwant. Yeah, Ashwant. Okay, Lukesh. So hi, sir. I'm Lukesh. I'm currently pursuing BTech CSE with specialization. Let me read it from here. BTech's computer science with specialization in data science from VIT Vellore. I'm looking for internship currently. Yeah, please, you can. If you can, if you would like to do it, you can definitely drop an email here, or let me share Mr. Raj's phone number as well. You can 96 296 1000. You can reach out to Mr. Raj. He'll be able to guide you. Okay, he'll definitely be able to guide you on this. And you live in Velur, Lokesh. Okay, okay, that thumbs up from Raj. Okay, thank you, Raj. Jashwant, about others, like, is there any working professional here already? Um, okay, Rushika, you were saying that okay, you did your internship in data analytics, so you are currently looking for a job in Python related. Okay, hmm you can send your CV. Like we'll see, or we can still be able to refer to other partnering organizations of ours looking into your current qualification. Okay, Prajit and others would like to, in fact, any, you would like to say something. Let me just copy this. I'll see how many votes we have right now. Yashwant, I have just finished 12th grade. Oh, I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay. 12th results are yet to come out. Yeah. Yes. Which school are you from, Jashwant? DAV Mogurpet. Okay. Okay. All the best for your results. And okay, here I have gotten answer. Like only 5 people have answered, but here 50%, 60% of the people say that they are rookie, which means they are don't know any Python, and then and there are practitioners. So there aren't any beginner, there aren't any master, but there are people who are practicing Python, which is like 40% of this crowd is. Uh, um, Practitioners and 60 percentage rookie. Okay, let me in fact I don't know if I will not be able to share that screen with you. Okay, so let me begin this. um, yeah, let me just go into this. Okay, the entire webinar is live streamed and recorded for on our official YouTube channel, Sure No AI. So please revisit, and you can scan this QR code, and please we request you to subscribe. We make a lot of content on AI, teaching AI to beginners, intermediate level, even advanced level. So we put really a lot of efforts in doing these content, and we are giving free webinars on every Saturday. And every Saturday it's a different topic. So we don't do the same topic again. So we request you, we in fact welcome you to attend every Saturday so that you learn something new every Saturday. It happens between 10 and 12. So it is from 10 to 12 noon. You can always revisit the session anytime for better understanding and hands-on practice. So whatever webinars that you've missed, let's say this is going to be webinar number 6. So if you have missed webinar 5, 4, because I believe 4 and 5 are live streamed and they are available on YouTube, whereas 1, 2, 3 are recorded and we are still waiting for YouTube's approval to upload. So we will upload it maybe in future, webinar 1, 2, and 3. So with that being said, let me move on. I'd like somebody to read this. Anandi, could you read this for me, ma'am, please? This from this word, let an ultra intelligent machine. Or Jashwant who could read. Anybody can read. It's not only Anandi or Jashwant. Whoever is coming forward, please could you read this? Let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine. Ashwant, I'm Ashwant. I completed my MSc statistics. Fantastic.
Sir, I want to read that
Yes,
passage.
please read. Please read.
Okay, sir. Let an sorry, sir.
No
Let an
problem.
intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can surpass all the intellectual activities of any human, however clever, since the design of machines is one of these intellectual activities. An ultra intelligent machine could design even better machines. There would then unquestionably be an intelligence explosion, and the intelligence of human would be left far behind. Thus, the first ultra intelligent machine is the last invention that human need ever made. I.J. Good.
Yeah, IJ, good. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How do I? Yeah,
Anand.
Anand. Yeah, I came here to applaud. Okay, so with that being said, like, yeah, everybody understands this meaning, right? You don't really need an explanation. The only thing is what we could see if we ever get to build AGI, artificial general intelligence, or ultra intelligent. Like, it can keep it this way, super intelligent. If we build a super intelligent machine, that will create more machines, and then we don't need to invent anything anymore. Like, it's like our like our we will be left behind. That's what they say. Like, the intelligence of human would be left far behind. And he said it in 1965. We are in 2025. It's been 55, 60 years now, and things are happening now. Okay, let's move on. We are going to have three parts in it. Like, we call it like three chapters: chapter one, chapter two, chapter three. For the next 2 hours, we will look into AI and opportunities, and we will be coding together. We'll really get into hands-on coding. I request you to have two devices if it is possible, please. If not, please take notes of whatever that is happening, which will be helpful to you. Then, how to secure a job. So these three things which we are going to look into, into these three parts. So let's start with chapter one. I would ask our COO, Deepthi ma'am, to take over. She will explain about the AI and opportunities. I will meet you in a while when we are coding. Okay. Let me just take a quick break. But I'm going to still be online. You can always ask me any questions that you have. You can also ask ma'am. So good morning, ma'am. I leave it over to you.
Good morning, all of you. I can see Tejashree, Rishika, Reshma, Prajit, Lukesh, Jaswant, Ashwant, and Anandi. I am assuming most of you are students. Do I also have working professionals here? Okay. Well, so if there are any working professionals, please do intervene and given your input, it'll be great. Okay. Well, going ahead with AI and its opportunities on the chapter one, like Sir just told us. So there's a quick message from our CTO Balaji sir, myself, and Rudran sir. However, oh my God, my screen is not shared. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I hope you're able to all see my screen now. Okay. Yes, there's a quick message from us before we move into AI and its opportunities. So happy to have you all here, part of this webinar on career guidance with artificial intelligence. We've been doing this for a few years now and full-fledged into it, at least for the couple of past years. Okay. So we're trying to bring in evolution into the education sector and the education industry, basically not only by teaching but as such using AI in any industry. Of course, education and empowering is what we dominantly do at Here and Now. Okay, having said that, this is our roadmap. It starts off from 2025. Let's say the current year, what we're going to do. Let's not talk about past, but at least today and what we're heading towards. We have the Caramel AI Teacher Bot, and 27-26, we're heading towards having an application built, a mobile application where you can learn AI, also use it for your relevant industry. 2027, incorporating the VR. 2028, prototype 1 will be released, and 2029, the prototype 2, and 2030, Caramel AI, a fully autonomous robo professor in action. This is our vision, and we wish all of you to join us to be part of this vision in some form or the other. You can intern, you can learn from us, you can work with us, and you can be part of us to spread the word, be an ambassador, whichever. Okay, so let's see where each of you will be able to fit into in this journey. About 5 years from down the lane, where we will be placed is what we are having a roadmap on. Well, so what is AI? I'm sure you would have had your minimal discussions on this. You would have had in various scenarios. You would have spoken to different people with experience and without experience. But we believe in simplifying things. To the start of the presentation, I'm telling you, and to the end of the presentation, also, I will talk about this. We believe at Here and Now AI to simplify complex stuff. Okay, that is where we stand apart from the entire crowd. And so, similarly, I'm telling you, artificial intelligence is a smart friend to you. Anybody likes friends, right? You're not judged when you're with a friend. You're not critiqued. Of course, you'll have critics, good and bad, but you'll be happy to embrace them. So, a smart friend, what happens? Who can learn by watching you, by practicing with you, okay? Just like how you play a game, just like how you ride a bike, etc. Anything that you do, it can duplicate you, it can replicate what you do, and that is what AI is all about. So AI obviously is a small computer with a small brain or a little brain given to it. Okay, and this brain multiplies, whether not in size but in quality. It becomes better over and over days and etc. So this computer brain, it learns from examples, remembers patterns, and then helps solve problems or answers questions. So just as you learn from your experiences, AI can learn from lots of data. It helps you to make decisions. It can play games. It can also understand pictures and sounds. Okay, this is what AI is all about. You see a child in front, and then seeing a supercomputer. So you, who is your friend? Do you have any other specific word or term or to simplify things and tell what AI is all about? Lokesh, Ashwant, anybody to give me any other answer? Mm-hmm. Ashwant? Okay. Anybody else wants to still tell me? This is also one another definition I've read, ma'am. Ananti, Jashwant, are you all from different places? Or do you know any one of you here? Reshma Balaji, Prajit, Rishika, Wasim Hussain, I think he's just joined us. Okay. Anybody feel free to answer, please? Okay, well, a quick look into an illustrated definition of what artificial intelligence versus traditional programming is. So, traditional programming, you can see a mother and a child, and a mother is teaching this child how to prepare coffee or tea. Okay, let's say coffee, which is easier. Everybody refers to coffee. So, preparing coffee or tea. So, the ingredients are shown to him, it's given to him, where the mother is also with him, teaching him, showing these are the vessels to be used, showing that this is what is to be added at the first step, then we do this at the second step, then we do this at the third step, and so on. A step by step process is explained. Okay, ingredients are given, a step by step process is explained, and the rules are also taught to him. He is doing it along with his mother, and at some point he becomes so good at it that he'll be able to do it by himself. This is what traditional programming is all about. Okay, easy, isn't it? What if there is this friend of yours, a computer, to whom you can just give ingredients? Okay, you can give ingredients and you can also show him the output. You can say this coffee is given to him to taste also. Yeah, he's tasting it every day, maybe a couple of days, couple of times, whatever. And then he realizes the taste, he realizes how strong it is, how mild it is, really understands the output, and then slowly he is figuring out himself the rules and where the ingredient is used, what ingredient is used, how much of it is used, etc. That is what artificial intelligence is. Again, presenting to you to sum up, a traditional programming where input is given, the data is given, and you give the steps also. This is the code, this is how it is to be done, and you get the output. This is done one or few times, and then the output can be next generated by himself or herself or itself. Okay. Whereas the second method, which is the artificial intelligence method, what we give is these ingredients are given and the output is shown. The AI figures out the rules. What you get is figured out by the artificial intelligence itself. The rules are figured out, the steps are figured out, which means the codes are identified. You don't have to worry or bother to give the codes. You don't have to really find out from which place you get it, what can be applied. Will Python suit here? Will Java suit here? What other program will be suitable to get this output? You don't have to worry. You don't have to really be so bothered about the platform, what you're giving, etc. You're giving the ingredients, you're giving the output. Okay? And the rules and the programming steps will be found out by the artificial intelligence itself. And that is your super friend. Okay, well, so you may or may not be familiar with most of the terms here. I'm assuming most of you must be knowing this. Okay, any idea when this started? Have you done your research? Have you looked into history when all this started? Is it very recent? Is it very, very recent, Lukesh? Shakti, Sri, Rishika, any one of you to answer me? Ananti, Jaswant, Ananti, artificial intelligence. Yes, ma. Yes, asking you about artificial intelligence. When did it start? What is it? The year or the decade that it dates back? Or whatever you want to tell about this, whatever relevant to artificial intelligence that you want to tell and include and give us any information here. Anandi? Okay. Feel free to answer anytime. You don't have to wait for me to call you, but whatever piece of information you want to add on, it will be great. You're welcome to do this. Artificial intelligence started off way back in the 40s and 50s, okay, where machines were capable of performing intelligent tasks like human beings. We even had a robo named Shaky. I think it was invented by 1970s. Okay, the first robo didn't have the robo looks or an appearance, but it was looking at a different machine, a funnel-shaped machine, which did perform so many tasks. And in 80s and 90s, machine learning was also in place. Set of algorithms used by machines to learn from experience or data. There is some programs given, there is some rules given, used by the machines to learn from the experience of the data. Deep learning came into picture in 2000s and 2010s. Multi-layer neural network architecture to learn representations. 2010 and 20s, generative AI. This is what we are heading towards. How many of you would like to learn generative AI? And what do you know about this? Now, come on, I'm really going to wait for your answers. I'm curious to understand what you all think about this. Can one of you even write here? You can simply write. Yes, Jashwant, tell me, Jashwant. What do you want to say?
I personally think that generative AI is a type of AI which takes our command and produces a image or a output of our preference.
Could you just repeat that last line? Thinks as a man and produces the. What is the last line that you said, Jashwant?
It takes our input,
okay,
and then produces a product.
Or produces a product taking your input.
Yes.
Okay, very good, Jas. That is appreciated. Okay, thank you, Jas. Very good. What do you do?
I just finished 12th standard.
Wow, very good. Excellent. Very nice. Jaswant.
Thank you.
You're from the area, I suppose?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, what do you tell? Okay. Very good. Good. And then anyone else to add on some more information? Vikesh? Ananti? Anything. It can be a similar answer. It can be a a relevant. If you have anything else to say, no, regarding generative AI. Tell me something.
Generative AI generate text to image, image to text, like video generation by giving the prompt we gave, like
Text to
text,
image, ma? Okay.
videos.
It can do text to image, it can do text to video, it can do text to any sort of an illustration, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Thank you, Ananti. And I've also have Rishika written. It creates new content like text, image using techniques like deep learning. Okay, okay, very good. Thank you, all of you. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, thank you for being participative. All right, types of AI: ANI, AGI, ASI. Artificial narrow intelligence designed to perform specific tasks. Like the word narrow, it says just one task, and that is what it performs. That is what is called as artificial narrow intelligence. Okay, artificial general intelligence, AGI, can behave in a human like way across all tasks. That is general intelligence. Okay, now artificial super intelligence, ASI, smarter than humans, the stuff of sci-fi. Okay, so this is the super intelligence where supercomputers have been there. Today the supercomputers are also being made better versions of supercomputers are there. Even before, we have called certain computers as supercomputers. Today we feel something which outperforms those supercomputers. How do we call them? Okay, so they are again ultra supercomputers, whatever. Okay, and that is what it would be referred to be. Now this is artificial super intelligence era. What is not an AI and what is an AI? Could you name some of them? Have you tried any of these? Could you name some of them? Again, all of you to participate, please. Also, others who have not answered to tell me whatever relevant that you can tell to this. What do you know about any of these pictures that you want to talk about? Please tell me. Your answer will help another person to learn. And anything can still be a right answer. Okay, so don't hesitate. This platform is yours. Do participate and let me know whatever you feel like, whatever you know about this, or you want to tell that I don't know this part and I'm heading towards learning this particular part. You want to tell that? Yes, please feel free, so that this will help us to create, the next topic. The upcoming Saturday, we will be able to come up with something which you're asking for. M. Shravan is participating now. Okay. Not at 1 minute. I'll read the chat. Yukesh, not an AI means technology that requires user intervention. Okay, very good. Very good. What do you do, Lukesh? Are you a student? Are you a working professional? Are you interning now or anywhere? What do you do? Lukesh, you want to text or you want to answer? Very nice. It requires human intervention, not an AI. Have you tried any of these? The not an AI part, that first row, what you talk about. What? Give me an example of these. One is very transparent. One or two is very student currently pursuing BTech CSC with specialization in data science. Very good. Where are you doing this from? VIT Vellore. Good, Lukesh. Nice to know that. Static. Do you want to give an example of static algorithm? Or you want to tell me not AI follows fixed rules written by human while AI learns from the data and adapts? Wait, it is gone. Okay. Yes, one by one, let me read. AI learns from data and adapts on its own. Absolutely, Rishika. Thank you. Shravan is a student currently pursuing BTech Triple in MBSR Engineering College. Okay, very good. Thank you for joining us, Shravan. Excellent. Do you want to give any examples of all of these? That's what I was waiting for. Lovely definitions. Thank you for that. And AI, which part of this AI are you familiar with? Any of you tried this? Like student currently, whichever year you are in, you're doing your BTech and all that you told me. If you're already on your second year, third year, I'm sure you must be doing all this. AI powered automation, machine learning models. Are you working on any machine learning model or self learning systems or AI driven applications? Do you do this? An LLM, are you doing that? Are you working on it or do you know how it works? Anything specific? Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know what you all do. And here I have one important message for you to start off. And while navigating to our current through our current webinar, all that I want to tell you is AI is a movement. It is a change. Do you agree with me? So many people were blown by this. So many people were shocked by this. So many people are still curious. Some of them are also scared. Some of them have the fear. At least may not be your generation, but so many people have the fear on how this is going to take shape. How where is this heading towards, etc. Right? This being a movement, it is a change. Consequences of resistance to change. Do you remember seeing this animal? Have you seen this mammal? Have you seen this creature? No? None of you have seen this? Nobody knows about this? Okay, I too don't know. I've not seen it too. Why did I not see it? Why did we not see it? Because it never existed from the time, at least so many generations ago, that our ancestors were born. Also, this became extinct. How did it become extinct? Such a large creature, a dinosaur, which became extinct because they were not ready to move, they were not ready to change, they did not want to adapt. Okay, so there are few other dinosaurs whom we have seen, and what happened, I'll show you in the upcoming slide which are the few other dinosaurs which I strongly doubt if you may be knowing. If most of you I'm seeing are from the current student crowd. Okay, so let me show you. Tell me if you know any of these dinosaurs who have been in the market. Do you know this dinosaur? Oh, what is this? A dinosaur in a different, shape and form. Do you know this dinosaur? Can a dinosaur exist in square? We didn't know that. Okay, rectangle. Which are these dinosaurs? Any of you know them? No surprise if all of these students you don't know, but anyone else, by any chance you've seen it? Yes, I've seen it in with my grandparents, with my parents, or we still have one of this lying at home. Afrin. Hey Afrin, I think you participated last week also. Wonderful to have you. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Yes, anybody to intervene here? Telling me if you know one of these dinosaurs? Yes or no? Okay. Well, so the first is Nokia. Their slogan was connecting people. They used to connect people so wonderfully. Okay? And today, they have lost their, identity, and they are existing probably, but not what they used to do. They used to be giants, they used to be dinosaurs. And they're no more in the market because they were not ready to adapt for the change. That is Nokia. Kodak, who was into film rolls, an organization, a company which was doing film rolls, they don't exist anymore. BlackBerry, which was used by one of the ex-presidents of America, the superpower country. And today, all of these companies are no more existing with the earlier identity that they had because they were resisting to change. These dinosaurs we have seen do not exist anymore. So the only solution is, who is the next dinosaur? Okay, so of course in a different connotation, they will still exist, these people, because they are ready to adapt for change. Apple is going to be a dinosaur which will still exist because they will adapt and they're ready to move, they're ready to take up changes. So what is our solution here? How to prepare for this changing world? I want you to give me an answer here before I can move on. Ananti? Or let me call a few others who didn't answer. Can I do that? Afrin must be knowing the answer. But if not, let me ask Jia Sabrin. What do you think, Jia, Lukesh, Shravan, or Mohammed, Arif, Reshma Balaji? Rishika, Shakti, what do you think we should do? How can we prepare ourselves for this changing world? Any answer can be fine. Whatever you think we can do. Yes, Shakti or Jaswant wants to answer. Yes, please.
To be in constant update about our environment and the new inventions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good, Jaswant. Okay. Yes, definitely, undoubtedly, yes. And so I have a plan A, which is learn AI. And what could be the plan B? Plan A, you learn AI, implement it. Very good, Rishika. Excellent. Okay. So the plan B is a little on the funnier side. Probably you better learn AI. And of course, like Rishika said, you implement it, use it. Just wouldn't stop by learning and telling that, yes, I also learned. I also have this degree. I have this certification from major places where I've done. I've been seeing people use it, but how much do I implement? Come on, be ready to implement AI. Try to see every other possibility that you're able to use AI in any context that you are on. Okay, so learn AI, and you better learn AI will be your plan A. And your plan B, how do you land on your first AI or data science job? End of the day, we are all learning this. We are all getting adapted to this new scenario, the new generation, the new mode. Okay, why? Because we would like to establish ourselves in career, and yes, earn well, earn good name, fame, all the benefits, be there, recognition, okay, awards, etc., etc. Here I have 5 actionable steps, which are the practical steps towards your achievement in landing on a data science job. Okay, to move on, the first one. Step one, please take notes, make a note of any new important, anything that is coming your way which you feel is new to you. If you know it also, you can still make it in a probably in a nutshell that you can jot down. Okay, so the step one is getting experience. What do? People tend to think, do I have to study first and then get experience, or I get experience and then keep learning? This is a huge question. But let me tell you, break the cycle. You get your experience first. A 12th standard student I have here, Jaswant, on our webinar today, he is already gaining experience. He's got his little knowledge, which he is ready to improvise. That's one example. So many other children are there. I've even had a 7th standard child attending webinars. I've even had 10th standard children doing it, 12th standard children doing it. Instead of not just enjoying the holidays, I'm glad that on a Saturday morning he's up and about and he's being part of the webinar. That itself is gaining experience. Okay, I appreciate this. Where so many children again must be doing similar, or even going the next step, and where he is also heading towards. Okay, so break the cycle and gain experience. Do as much as interning as you can. Keep upgrading, keep learning, and that is how you gain knowledge. That is how you become so industry ready. Getting yourself industry ready is the only thing you need to do to land on the ideal job and to establish in your career pathway. Step two, build a targeted portfolio. Okay, Kaggle, DAGSUB, GitHub, or Data Science Portfolio.io are your platforms where you can have your portfolio written, embedded, saved. Okay, so use these places wherever whatever you learn in AI, bring in your codes and put it on one of these repositories where it's going to stay safe. It can be pulled out whenever you want to show it to one of those recruiters, okay, to impress the recruiters, and make use of such platforms. If you know them, well and good. If you don't know them, you can always approach us. You can get to know from us how you can use them. These are places where you can hold all your creations, all that you have been working on, and what you would like to work and what you would like to save and show your recruiter. to prove what you know. Step 3, market your projects and yourself. See, more or less of what I've been talking is known to you, or you must be knowing it, or you must be finding it on a step, a different number on the order in a step. But we have researched and we have worked on this and we have consolidated it and brought in as 5 unique steps, 5 simple, very doable, and logically arranged. You really can't do the third as first and do the first as a third. Okay, so we have taken our time to do this. We just request you to simply follow, and that's going to really work wonders for you. Market your projects and yourself. Have a profile built on LinkedIn or Medium and see how much you're able to market yourself. Be part of all those important and interesting posts or repost them. You know very well to use Facebook or any other media. You know how easy that works. So similar is this also, but on your professional front. Okay, so please use it to its maximum. Market your projects and yourself. I'm telling you again, one who is able to market himself is able to also market his output, his creation, or his coded what do I say, a tool, all of that. So do market your project. And step 4, apply strategically. When you apply for a job, be strategic in your approach. You can have a buy model approach. Approach number 1, a targeted method where it's your favorites. You targeted your favorites. You can have deeply, you can curate your resume, and you can a resume is created with all care, a cover letter and your projects. There's a lot of effort that you put in with low volume because you have your top choice jobs. You're very sure you want to do only this. Okay, that can be one approach. And the approach number 2 is going to be spray and pray method, which is all others. You use a very polished and a strong general resume. You focus on volume. You at least apply for about 10 to 20 plus applications per day that you can do. Okay, play the number game. Acknowledge the 1% conversion rate. Definitely 1% conversion is a possible thing, a doable thing. That is how science has worked. That is how statistics have worked. So it's very normal. And then here you have in low effort per application but high volume. You apply, you have low effort but high volume because you're spraying and you're praying for it. So you're like kind of shooting in the dark. Still, you know in which area you will go and shoot in the dark is what it matters. If your product is good, if your catapult is so good, if you're aiming so well, it doesn't matter. It will all still hit the right target. Okay, so this can be another approach. So use this model approach. That's step 4 for you. And step 5, relentless interview preparation. Preparation makes a man perfect. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Do it until you become so perfect at it. The key idea is getting interviews in just the start. That's only your start, but you must pass them. That is more important, right? It's just not about getting the interviews, but also being able to pass them, right? So you keep preparing continuously. You start practicing from day 1 of your job search, and you're ready for it at some point. So even from your day 1 of your job search, you should be practicing day after day until you get your job. Also keep practicing. Still be ready to adapt. And your focus areas can be your technical areas where you have all of these or few of these and some more of other than what is not written here. Use your resources like interview query, etc. Behavioral areas where you focus on, you structure your answers, use the STAR method. I'm going to explain to you what the STAR method is. If some of you know it well and good, if you don't know them, don't worry. I'm going to explain that in detail to you in my upcoming slide. And you are also going to focus on an area where you become company fit. Your research culture matters, values, mission, and the metrics that you will have to look into before each interview. How much do you suit this organization? Are you looking at Oracle? Are you looking at IBM? Are you looking at TCS or Tesla? Wherever, whatever it be, whatever is the target organization. There are no favorites for all of these for me, but I've just pulled out a couple of names. Okay, all of these are big ones. Can be Wipro to Cognizant to anything. So just check if you are the right company fit. Look into the culture. Will that suit you? Are you ready to work in that mood? Will you be able to match up for these values of the company? Are you going to ready? Are you ready for their mission, or do you have anything specific that you need to work on and you want to prove that yes, I know that this is your mission, and I'm working towards that already. I've taken my steps and I will reach there in this set time. So I would like to join hands and be part of this organization to reach there and achieve your goal, to your reach your vision through my goal as well. That can be your say. That can be how you impress your recruiter. And remember, employers, they hire well-rounded individuals who are problem solvers and who can fit into the team. The most important skill set today is not just to learn to code, being able to work so many hours. It doesn't just stop there. The more you're able to be a problem solver, the better you are sought after. Okay? The best you're able to perform and the best you're able to give as your output. Okay? So that is how well rounded you are. And please remember this. And that concludes to the relentless interview preparation for your step 5. Star method, like I told you, what is this star method? STAR. S, where you explain the situation. So the recruiter will understand the context of your example and they don't need to know every detail. 20% of the explaining the situation is what you should be doing. And 10% you talk about the task, the problem or the challenge that you took, the responsibility for completing or the goal of your efforts. 10% is what it contributes to. Okay, the task or the problem, how you faced this particular task and the challenge. And A, you'll have to describe your actions. 60% of your effort towards this is to describe your actions, what you did per se, and how did you get there. You highlight the skill or the character, the traits that addressed in this question. And to conclude, talk about your results. The R stands for the results. What were your positive outcomes or the results for all the efforts that you were putting? This is important to really to be quantified. You need to quantify your results here. It doesn't just say that this is what I achieved, but then how much of it you achieved. That is what the 10% will contribute to say how good a problem solver that you are. So do follow the STAR method. Have any of you tried this before? Do you know this? Any of you? Have you tried have you tried this STAR method in any of your earlier scenarios? Ananti, Artisri, Jaswant, Lokesh, Mohammad Arif, Reshma, Rishika. Rishika, no. Okay. How do you find this, Rishika? Shakti Shri. Ananti, you have not tried, ma? Okay, Aarti, do take notes of all of this, please. That is going to really register into your mind when you take notes. Okay, well, having said that, learn AI with here and now and the jobs roles that you can land on. I have about 15 job roles to my left and the companies that hire you. Okay, name them, and it differs from each time to the other. That you may find a business analyst role today in TCS, and tomorrow you can also have it in Infosys. So you can decide to target and learn on a step by step and improvise on your learning process. So to become an AI scientist, what is all the criteria that you should have fulfilled? And later you become also a senior data scientist. Then you move on to become SQL developer and so on. So keep improving, keep adding knowledge, keep adding more feathers to your hat. There is always going to be demand. You will be sought after by one of these or probably any other company, or need not be also the one that is listed here. See, if you notice, they're all from different industries. Okay, not necessarily just restricts to only it can have from automobile to manufacturing to commercial industries to IT and ITES and so on, finance and so on. So many industries where AI will be used. So they are not only IT relevant industries, they are from various industries where AI can be used. Okay. To give you a quick look into where you stand at the number of years of experience that you gain. The earning potential is what is listed out to you. This is with research what we have done in the industry. And I'm sure all of you would have been curious to know this, or you would have felt, I'm not too sure of how this works. So this table is right there for you. 0 to 3 years of experience in AI, your monthly remuneration can be 20K to 40K. Keep it on a very, very realistic, okay, and then under promised idea, I mean data is what I'm giving you, but anything beyond this is good for you. So a 20K can be a bare minimum to a 40K for AI professional, and on an annual you get 3.6 to 4.8 lakhs. But if you notice something that you, even if you don't double your experience, just having a 3 years to 5 years of experience, which is not six, okay, so it's not double. Please note that you have a double in your salary package. 40K to 3 lakhs, whereas on an annual turnover it's 4.8 lakhs to 36 lakhs. And 5 to 8 years, again following the same pattern, which is not on a double in experience. 5 to 8 years is 3 lakhs to 8.33 lakhs on a monthly, what you are remunerated, and annual is 36 lakhs to 1 crore. This is your possible income generating figure. You as an individual, you as an expertise, you as another human having the AI working in you, being able to make most use of the AI, you will land on a 36 lakhs to 1 crore without any exaggeration. Believe me, getting your 5 to 8 years of experience can really land you here. Of course, with the skill set required, then and there for whichever relevant company that you are targeting at. Or becoming an entrepreneur also. Any of this, where you are going to be a provider for any of these organizations, still you can get there. Okay, so you can always get back to us. Please feel free to reach out to us to understand better on all of this, or how you should draw your roadmap, okay, towards having, if you have a vision, if you have a goal, or if you even feel that I'm not too clear of my goal, still you can get back to us. Reach out to us anytime and we can guide you on this. Okay, yes, thank you so much, people. We have completed the chapter 1 with AI and its opportunities. Feel free to get back to us. Definitely, whenever you want to look back into any of the previous 5 steps or whatever we spoke and how I can get there to draw your roadmap, we can help you. Chapter 2, I have Let's Code Together. And I would like to have Sir here to help us on coding. Well, I take leave right now and let me get back to you in some time. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, let's get back to coding. Let me also share. Uh, I'll share my screen now. If ma'am, if she stops sharing, yeah, she has done it. Okay, now where are we now? I have few questions, just very few basic questions that I would like to ask you. Uh, if you would like to learn data science or business analytics, that's for people who are even from who are non-tech background. They can learn data science. If you're interested in mathematics, it is still a good option. Or somebody who would like to build an application, you will have to do full stack programs. So my question here is, um, how many people are aware of these icons that are in front of the screen? For example, this one is about, like, can you guess what it is? You can even send a simple text message. You can write it in the chat. How many people know about data, databases, and Python? Yes, I got the information from the poll that you have participated. I have only 5 votes. If people can still let me come back here. I'd like to understand, because if you do not know Python, I will have to go really very slow. So let me copy this link once again, send it here in, in chat. If you could please answer, if you have not answered before, to say that you are a rookie, explorer, practitioner, or master in Python. So yeah, I've copied and pasted the link again. Those who have never mm, okay, I have used the BlackBerry phone. Oh, grandfather used. Jashwin says grandfather used. So I'm just, it is reminding, like, he's a school kid. So yeah, he is maybe, like, he's not even Gen Z. He must be like after Gen Z. Any okay, and okay, there is one extra vote. Yeah, 8. Good. Thank you so much. Let me check on my end if it is, if how many people have, okay. Yeah, I'm getting, okay, 50 percentage of the people, like, do not know anything in Python, 50 percentage. So that's like, I've got like 4 votes for rookie and 4 for practitioners. Okay, in that case, I will go a little slow. I will, no, I'm pretty sure I'm Gen Z. Okay, good. Okay. You have just finished uh, your schooling, right? Okay. Yeah. 2025. So yeah, Gen Z. Good. Okay. Now let's begin. I'll go a little slow. If you feel that I'm fast, you can ask me to, slow down. If you feel I'm too slow, you can ask me to, speed up a little. Let's do this. I have opened Google Drive, Google Drive page, and I'm right clicking on an empty space. I'm clicking here on new folder. I'm writing here webinar number 6. Uh, the webinar name is Idea Generation or Generator, Idea Generation App, um, by Here and Now AI. Okay, let me just, I've created a folder. I haven't done anything, just I created a simple folder, just like how you do it on your computer, whether it is desktop or laptop, or I don't know which OS that you use. You right click and you open a new folder. That's how you do it. It's very intuitive. I've opened a new folder, and I'm right clicking here, and I'm going to more. Instead of creating Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google, I'm a fan of Google. So I always recommend Google applications because of Google's generosity. You know, so yes. After coming to, when you hover over to more, you will be able to see something called co-laboratory. If you don't see this, in case in your computer, if you don't have this, you can click on connect more apps. You will have a dialog box appeared this way, in this fashion, and on search apps you can type co-lab with 1L, the American spelling, collab, and you can select co-laboratory. When you click on it, you will see this collab, and when here it says installed for me, when for you there won't be anything. It would simply be just like other applications, because I have not installed these applications, chat with NVIDIA, blah 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 blah. Okay, I click on this collab, and here I would see install. For me it says uninstall because I've already installed it, so I don't need to uninstall it. You can click on install, after which, if you come back to the same space, right click on it, go to more, and you will see collab. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I click on this collab, and there is a new collab notebook is opened. And every time when I, for every other application, I get it in English. Only for my collab is very, very adamant. It is not willing to change its language to English. It is keep sending me in my mother tongue, French. So let me just manually like do this, question mark, HL, equal to English. Oh, this will help me to change the language to English. Yes, loading. Okay, now it's written in English. Okay. Okay, so this is Co-Laboratory. Those who do not know what Google Colab is, it is a code editing platform or software where we can run Python codes or even JavaScript or Java, any language you can run. It's an alternative to VS Code, not completely, but alternative definitely to Jupyter Notebook. If you don't understand these things, forget about it. All you have to do is simply collab.research.com. I repeat again, this entire webinar is recorded and it is being streamed on live on YouTube on our Here Now AI channel. So I request you to please visit this channel and hit the subscribe button. This will help us, in fact, create more content. This is an encouragement that you could, the love that you can show to us. Okay, so whatever steps that you miss, it's all like you can definitely repeat it by going to YouTube and watch this video again. You simply have to go to live section and then you will see all the live videos that we have already published. So let me get back here. Um, okay, so I'll name this app as Idea Generator. Okay, I'll just keep it as Idea Generator. I hit on just this and yeah, Idea Generator. This is the name of the app. I don't need to start it. Maybe I do it. Yeah. Okay. So after doing this, let me connect it. Let me click on this connect button. This will connect me to the Google server so that I can run my Python code here. Even if you are new to Python, absolutely new, stick with me. You will be able to learn. I'll explain you. I will not be able to teach you Python, but I'll be able to explain what we are going to do. Let me just let me give you a overview of what we will be doing. Just let me create a new notebook and just that webinar 6 idea generation app, and these are like notes. So I'll share this document also with you. I'll tell you where it is all going to be saved. You can download all these documents for free from after the end of this webinar. Raj will be able to explain to you how you can do them. Please contact Mr. Raj. I've already shared his number with you, even if in case you have missed it. Again, this video is recorded. You can always go and consult either by you can write an email hr@heronow.co.in or the mobile number 9962961000. So I come to this part. Let me just, I don't want it this way. Let me set up my page. I don't want it in, okay, it's in inches. Okay. So if it's inches, I think this should be like this. I don't know, maybe I'll try to. See, this is absolutely not at all important. What I'm doing, it's just for my reference. Don't worry about this if you don't understand. This I'm just formatting my. I'm just simply formatting my notes. Okay, so we'll see this part. Okay, I'm not able to see this image. What I want to show you. Let me just try. Okay, I'm not able to bring the image. Let me just, I'll do one thing. I'll just share the notes that I have. This will help you to understand what we are in fact up to. I just have to go here. Let me just open a new tab and open this document. This should be, okay. See this, at the end of this 1 hour discussion that we're going to have, we would have created an application like this, like Caramel AI, the idea generator app built by Here AI. So here we will be giving, this is just an image screenshot from what we have already created. So we will choose the domain where it could be business or it could be creative writing or any other topic, finance. Here, what kind of tone that you will have, like length and format, all these things will be created in a while. We are going to do that together from scratch. Shall we begin? Give me thumbs up if you are okay with it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Wasim. Thank you. Thank you, Rishika. Okay, let's begin now. Okay. So, if anything that is going to be done with, Python, we'll always have to install certain packages. So, how do we do that? Pip install. I need certain packages. See, again, those who are new to Python, please do not worry about it. You can just see it as steps. I'm going to maybe explain certain steps to you. Like in this particular, in this particular webinar, we are going to see 5 steps. 5 steps. Just in 5 steps, we'll be able to create uh, the uh, the idea generation AI app itself. I'm going to explain everything in just 5 simple steps. So let me just put it this way: step one, step two, step three, and step four, step four, and then finally step five. Okay. So let me go to step one. Step one is nothing but installing the necessary libraries. Libraries is just like, for example, what do I call libraries? It's like you want to cook, let's say you want to cook, what do you want to cook? I don't know, maybe like you want to make a pizza, or I don't know, I literally don't know how to make a pizza, but maybe I'll talk about coffee. Like if you want to know how to prepare a coffee, what you would do, you will go to shop and you buy stuffs, like you will buy coffee powder, you will buy milk, you will buy sugar. Same way, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create AI app. So I need OpenAI's library and I need an interface. For that, I'm just bringing all these things from some other place and then I'm bringing and installing it here. If you have this, underlined here, all you have to simply do is put an exclamatory mark in front. This will go away on a Jupyter notebook or a Colab, Google Colab, Colab notebook. So here I'm just running this. Let me, yeah, okay, let me run this. So when I run this, I get all these two libraries installed. So could not find version that satisfies the requirement. OpenAI. Okay, so OpenAI spelling is wrong. So that's why it is not able to, there is nothing like this. So that's why it's saying like this. Let me reinstall. Okay. And yes, this is just like, you're ordering on Blinkit or Instamart, and then they are delivering it to you. So it says like, oh, you already have this OpenAI in your home. So like you already have coffee powder. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to buy milk, which is Gradio, the interface. So yeah, that is getting installed here. Tuck, 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 done. Yes. Okay. Once it is done, I'll hide this. This is not important anymore because the work is done. So after importing it, I'm sorry, after installing them, I need to import them. So it's just like, I bought it from the shop, but it's not enough if I just buy it from the shop. I also need to cut it and, make it, I should put it in front of the stove, and I should keep them organized so that I can use them whenever I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, okay, from this packet called OpenAI, I'm going to cut and open one important thing in it. For example, let's say if I have one big box and like, I have like, this is the entire library that we installed. And from that library, we are going to use only this function. It's just like you open your fridge and you take only what you want. You have different types of coffee powders, and you take the one which you like. Okay, so next step is like from Google Colab, which is pre-installed. So that's why I did not install it here. Google Colab, I would like to import user data. User data, let's say if I have to, I need to light my gas stove. So I need a lighter. So you just think that way. This will help me to load my user data. If you don't understand this much, like, I'll explain to you in a while. When we use it, you might understand. Again, I'm repeating, you don't need to know Python for building an app. If you follow these steps, this will work for you. You can simply learn. I'm not saying not to learn Python. Absolutely, learning Python is a wonderful choice. I want you to learn. In case you don't know, no problem, you can still follow these steps. It will work for you. It will work magic for you, and you will be able to build an AI app. From there, you can improve learning your. You can start learning Python. We'll also be able to guide you. We have a lot of Python related courses, which will help you to learn in simple way and faster. We can give you a lot of projects to work on. So here I'm going to import also Gradio. Those who are new to those who are not new to Python, you know very well how you import. Uh, you import NumPy as you can answer if you yeah okay. You can numpy as, or you import pandas as. What do? You just import numpy as np and pandas as pd. So here you import Gradio as gr. It's just your choice. You can even import this as Jashwant. You can import this as um, Rishika. You can import. I can simply write it as my name Rudran Raghvan. I can just write rr. So it's my choice. I'm writing it as gr. This is universal. Okay. So after this step, like, let me run this also. This cell. I click on this play button. I clicked on this play button to install this. I click on this. Okay, but now when there is a tick mark, you see, okay, no error, everything is fine here. Okay, now let me load. I need to fire. I know I need to really light the stove, right? So let me load my base URL and also API key. So I need to do this. For that, I will create a variable called client. Don't worry about what a variable is. Let's not go to that step at all. I'm creating, I'm just creating a variable called client, and client is equal to, I'm taking this function that we have imported. I'm pasting it here, and then I open this parenthesis to, just to check what I should be using inside. Okay, so here I need to have two arguments in this function. I'm just waiting for something to pop. If not, let me tell you. Okay, if you see this part, like, oh my god, when I go there it disappears. That's not a problem. What we have to do is we need to have a base URL and also an API key. That's all. So I just copy paste. Base URL is equal to, this is something which I know by heart now because of using it every day. So you don't have to memorize this. You just simply can copy paste from here. It is https :// generative language, yeah, spelling is right this time also. Okay, generative language and Google APIs, yeah, googleapis.com, generative language.googleapis.com. So after this is OpenAI's format, version 1 beta and /OpenAI. This is OpenAI's OpenAI's format of writing this loading this base URL. And now I need to give the API key itself. So API key is equal to, now what I have to do, like, I need to get the user data. This is the next function that this is how I'm going to get the user data. So I'm going to call this function user data, and I'm going to use this get function and open this, and I'm going to, inside this, I'm going to write Google's API key. So I hover to this secrets icon. There is a key icon there. I click on this, and I already have something like this. In most of the cases, if you're new to Google Colab, if you're new to creating API through Gemini API key, if you are new to it, you will not have anything here. For that, in that case, what you have to do, you need to click on add new secret, or you can simply click on this Gemini API keys. If you click here, you will have to click on import key from AI Studio. Let me just come out of full screen. I'll close all the other items. This is, yeah, this I would need. I will organize this later. Yes, I don't need this now. I absolutely need this. Okay, now, yes, let me come back here. I click on this Gemini API keys and I click on this import key from Google AI Studio. When I click on it, it says import key from AI Studio, and there are several keys: key number one, key number two, key number three. I have several keys here already. In case you don't have this API key, okay, if you don't have this API key, all you have to do is it will suggest you to go and visit AI Studio .google.com/API key. This is the link that it will ask you to visit. So what I'm going to do, I will also upload this. I mean, let me put this API key from, okay, API key, you can take it from this place. HTTPS:// AI Studio .google.com/API key. If you don't know, you can simply Google it, like AI Studio Google API key. I'm just with space, I'm typing, and it will still lead me to the same place where, this the same, whether it is google.com/API key or app/API key, it is still taking me to the same place. That's brilliant from Google, just the same place. I click on create API key, and then I'll be able to create one. Just it will get created in the name of Gemini API key. That's how Google will create for you. In case if it is not doing, you can still visit Google console and you will be able to create an API key. I'm very sure from here you will be able to create your API key. There are API keys that are here for me. I click on this. I don't want to expose my key, so I'm not clicking on this. When you click on it, you'll be able to copy it. And after copying it, you can manually come back here, click on the secret, and then paste it here. Or you can simply say import. When you import it this way, it will directly import it here. And name, whatever name you want to give, you can give. You can give Anandi, you can give Jashwant, you can give any name you want. Lukesh, it's your choice. I'm giving it a Google API key. So what I'm going to do here, I'm double clicking on it and copying the name, and coming back here, I will paste it here. So what this line of code does is it is using this function called OpenAI, and it is loading the base URL. So from where this function will be called, and then, okay, how this function is going to be called, it's going to use the secret key or Google's API key through which it is going to call. This is the key to open this door. I run this. Notebook does not have access, does not have secret access. So grant access. I'm giving access. Okay, now there is some error. What is the problem? Timeout. Okay, just because I waited here for a very long time. So let me just run it again. Okay, that's it. It's done. So step number 4. Step number 4 is let's give a personality to our AI. Let's give a personality to our AI. And AI that is being built at here and now is called Caramel AI. So let's give Caramel a personality. For this, I've already I'm just calling it like Caramel AI. What is your personality like? I have already, because this is a idea generation app. So I have already created one personality for her. It is this personality for Caramel AI is you are Caramel. Okay, let me just first copy this. What she should be doing is mentioned here. Let me paste here. Okay, I forgot this double quotes thrice. Let me just put this. Okay. What is happening here? Yeah. Now I've put this triple quotes, and inside which I'm writing, you are Caramel AI, idea generator built at Hirano AI, Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. When the user is requesting you to, when user requests numbered list. So if the user is asking for list, give me a list of ideas, you take this top level, a number like 1, 2, 3, then second level should be ABC, third level should be Roman letters, So always strict markdown with exact thing. So then ensure when it is blank there after m numbered is there. So I'm just asking it to do certain things. So I'm giving instruction to, this is system prompt that I'm giving the AI. Okay, you behave this way. And then I'm saying, okay, when somebody's asking, when the user is asking you to do some give you some bullet points, first level bullet, second level bullet, third level bullet, you do use bullet points. If they are asking for, if the user is requesting for paragraph, do not use list or marker, any markers. Simply output like one or more full sentences, and then yeah. So this is the instruction that I'm giving. So this is nothing but how the AI should be behaving. Okay, is this step 4? Then I think there are two more steps. It's not steps 5 alone. There's one, step number 6 and step number 5. So what we are going to do is, see, now we have our idea of what this is going to behave like. There are always two things. One is front end. So that is what we will be building in the end. Not in the end, that's the last step, but we will be doing it maybe a little later. Then this is back end. So let's build them. Like for example, for backend, we are going to use Python, and front end also we'll be using a Python package called Gradio. So let's just do this. If you really, backend, I'm defining a function called get ideas. Again, I'm not going to explain what a function is in Python. You don't have to know this. Even if you don't know, no problem at all. Just please don't worry about it. What I'm going to tell you is, please stick to this webinar. You will understand. You don't need to know everything in Python to understand this. Even if you understand simple English, it is enough. Let me come back here. We are going to build an app like this. Okay. Now tell me, what do you see here in this app? What kind of buttons you see? You see domain. You need you see tone, you see, I don't know if it's visible to you. Is it visible to you? People, like you're able to see this? It's domain, tone, approximate length. Okay, you're able to see this. Now, this is what we are going to build. What you see here is front end. The energy that we are giving to it, or the power that we are going to give, is going to be done through backend. So backend, we are going to define a function called get ideas. And this idea will be having different arguments: domain, tone, approximate length, format, complexity, number of ideas, custom context. So there are 7 items. So if I have these 7 items, let me give all the 7 arguments here. I'm going to write them here. I'm going to call them domain is my first argument. Second is the tone. Third is the length of that argument. Like, see, it's like what kind, my idea. I'm going to ask what kind of idea, from which domain you want the idea. I want to ask the user from which domain that you want the idea. Is it from business? Is it from finance? Is it from mathematics or science, or just whatever? Maybe here I have created what are the domain, like domain, what it should have, the inside domain. I've taken some notes. For example, in this app, we are going to have business, finance, education, creative writing, tech, and yeah, so on. And then tone, I also have length. Then I have format, how I'm going to, have this, like what kind of format. Is it going to be in bullet points? I'm writing as FMT, which is format for me. And then complexity, if it's going to be beginners or advanced level, or in the app itself, you will be able to see, like it's here, if it's beginners level or intermediate or advanced level of text that you want me to create. If a PhD student is writing some thesis or they want some ideas, they want some complex English text, we can write it as expert level English. Count number of ideas that you want to, this is length of that idea, and this is count number of ideas that one would want. So here, finally, I take this user prompt. User prompt is right now, let me give it as none because there is no user prompt when the app is being built. So here I'm going to return nothing, and I'll just simply run this. So backend, I have just made a skeleton. Now I will be writing the code inside in a while. Before which, let me just let me do the front end for you to show how this thing works. Okay. So for the front end to work, I need, okay, let me just say this with gr. Gr is nothing but gradio with gr blocks. I'm just going to, just having nothing here so far, and I'm going to build an app. Okay. Just, I'll call this as app. Okay. And then if I have this, then let me just launch the app. Let me run this. Okay. Now what I have is a block. If you see this, there's some black thing is here. Okay, just this black app is something which we are going to create this app. Okay, for creating this app, I've created just the black panel alone. I just created in front of you right now. Now let me go on to the next step. What we have to do, if I go here, if I come here, I see collab here. Then when I click here, this link, this is the app that we are building. The black thing is there. There's some other logo, which is Gradio's logo is there. I would like to have here and now's logo. So how do I do that? I will simply first go to github.com/HereandNowAI. This is Here and Now AI's official repository. This is where we will keep all the codes. So if you come here, you will see webinar 1, 2, 3, 4, and webinar 5 codes are here. Webinar 6 code will be given shortly. So I come here, I go to images, and in images we have logos that where we store logos. These are publicly available. You can take it from here. I'd like to take favicon. Yes, definitely favorite fav icon. So I click on this. I click on this and I right click on this and click on open image, and I have this raw link. I'll copy this. I'll bring it here and paste it here. I will call this as fav icon URL is equal to. I'll put it inside the quotes. I'll copy this URL. Then I pasted the URL that I copied. Then I close this. I go back and select the next logo that I would like to have. Yeah, teal. This is created by Raj. Thank you, Raj. This is not what I want to see. If I this, yeah, rolling like reload, please. Wow, there. What is this? Exceeding the secondary rate limit. Okay. I don't know why this is happening because I'm not logged into this using, not logged into this. So I should in fact log in. Let me do that later after this webinar. I'll copy this thing and come here and let me click on this. Yeah, title white teal. Yeah, this one. Logos here. I right click on this, click on open. I come here, I copy this URL and I come back to this place where I'm writing the code. I'll call it this logo URL because I would like the logo of Here and Now to be appearing correctly. For that, like if you look at this, if I want to recreate this app, so I can see this logo I've taken it from this place. It is available publicly for you to check in github.com. So let me close this now. I have in fact created a variable like this. Now, when I click here, I can still see the app has this Gradio logo. Let me just give Here and Now logo there. For that, I have to write a simple HTML code. If you are new to HTML, again, we'll teach you when you join Here and Now in detail. Right now, what we could do, I'll just simply give you some code which will help you to understand. What I'm going to do is I'm writing HTML code inside Python block. So I'm just asking it to, okay, now I will write 2 lines of HTML code, which is like, I'm asking to the relationship between this, like link relation is equal to, I want an icon. Icon is nothing but this, Here and Now's logo. And the type of that icon icon is image, and it is in PNG format. And from where the link for this uh, this fab icon is from the URL that I've just created. I copy from here and I paste it here. Then uh, yeah, I have to close this tag, HTML tag, that's all. um, I simply repeat this. That's what I should be doing it in an HTML one. Link relation, and now here it's shortcut icon, and then yeah, everything is same. Now what I'm going to do is I'm coming into this Gradio. Inside this Python, I'm going to call this HTML. So I would like to have this, instead of like, when I click on this link, this is the app that we have created. We have something called Gradio. I would like that to be changed to Caramel AI or Here and Now AI. So let me just give this title. Title is equal to, I'm going to write it as Caramel AI. Caramel AI is the idea generator built by Here and Now AI. So if this is the case, let me just run this. And when I run this, when I click on this, let me check if it is working this time. It is loading now. Yeah, it says Caramel AI Idea Generator app. The logo is still Gradio's logo. I need that to be changed to Here and Now logo. So for that to happen, let me continue. Let me continue my code. I would like to have it like here. The head section. Head is the favorite icon, fab icon, head HTML. Let me bring that here. This is my head for me. Okay, let me just launch the app now. Let me try if this works now. Click on it. Yeah, it's loading. Chargement. Caramel, yeah. AI logo has come. So Gradio is like, we are slowly building the app itself, and then we'll give life to it by coding in Python. Okay. So after this, what we will do, let's try to build the, let's look at this. We have like this logo we need to bring. That's what we should be doing. Let's bring that. After that, we have row number 1, row number 2, and row number this is like a text box. Okay, so we have like one row. This the whole thing I will consider as second row, because I don't want to make it too complex. So yes, and then I have one generate idea button, and then I have to have this this big, I have to have ideas output section. Okay, now how do I do that? Let me just I come to the end of this line and then hit enter. After hitting enter, now I'm going to write with gr blocks, and inside that block I need to have some more blocks. For this one is going to be for logos that I'm going to create. Blocks, I will have the element class. Is that available there already? I'll write element classes. That is going to be like, I'm going to have a container where I'm going to have a logo. So it's called like logo container. Container. Okay. Now I'll close this with, since I'm starting with this with function, I'll close this with the quote. Then I have this gradio dot image. So I want to have this image there, and I have this value is going to be logo URL. There I have it here. Now this logo URL, I'm going to copy and give this as the value. I don't know if this is going to work. Let me run this. Let me come out of this. Click on this. Yeah, logo has come. Yeah, logo has loaded, but it's too big, and it is coming with this hash color patch, which I don't want. I want it to be on the transparent way, this way, small and nice like this. Let me just customize it a little more. How I can do that? I have to write a few more commands. So do I want this? I don't want to show. Okay, now. In fact, you are able to download also. I don't want user to download. If I click here, you should be able to. Oh, it's already downloaded. I don't want this to be downloadable. If that is the case, I can simply say, now it can even when I click here, okay, nothing happens really. So show download button, I don't want that to be shown. So click on this. I write a command called show download button. I don't want that to be shown. So I'll write that as false. So let me run this. And now like, okay, the thing is, okay, what's the error like? Okay. So show download button is not something which is not an argument at all. Okay. Let me just see what this is all about. Okay, yeah. I'll get the same error. Okay. Okay. So I think I should let me just put this interactive stuff. I want this interactive to be false. I don't want this to be interactive anymore. Yeah. So when I do this, when I give this interactive as false, this becomes this downloadable thing is it goes away. Okay. Now again, it is going to give me unexpected argument interactive. Okay. Where is this error coming from? Okay. Let me just. Okay. I think I shouldn't be doing it in this element block. This is where the problem is. I just noticed that this is not part of this element, this container, but it should be here. This is where it should be there. And I don't need this interactive. I just noticed that I have done a mistake here. Yeah, let me bring it back to this image because I have to work on the image, not on the container itself. So it is on this level that I should be doing this. So when I do this, I open this again. Now this download button should have disappeared. Okay, so I think we should go a little fast because now it's not there. Let me go a little fast because we are running short of time. Let me just go through the next steps of code. Okay, now I'd like to have a markdown. So I would the one important thing that you need to notice is everything starts with capital letter for Gradio. So if you're following our previous webinars, you should be knowing by now. Okay, markdown. I'll call this I'll call this as Caramel AI. Okay, if it's a markdown, I can have it like I can have it like hashtag and then Caramel AI, the idea generator app built by here and now AI. So if this is going to be the case, let me just run it and quickly check if that's there, and then I'll build the buttons and then I'll I'll show you how this can be done. Okay, yeah, I have it here. The logo is there and it's here this way. Logo is too big, so I just need a few more stuff. Okay, I don't want this. Let me just remove that container. What I see here, this container is not something which I want to have. Container is equal to false. No, not like this. False. And then I also want the height to be adjusted because it's too big. So let me just reduce the height, and then that's done. Like I should, let me see. It's loading again. Yeah, it's fine. This one is fine. Yeah, the container has gone. Now it has become small and small and it's good there. Let me build the other parts. Like as I said, I need some rows here. This row has 1, 2, 3 arguments, and this row has one, two, three arguments. So let me just build that fast. Um, what I'm going to do is with gr is what I'm creating. I need some rows to be created. So after this, what I want to have, like, let me have domain, and then I will. So domain is going to be a drop down option. Inside the drop down, I would like to have certain information, like, so this is a function. So I open these parentheses, and inside this I'm going to pass a list. So what are the lists that I'm going to pass? I'm going to pass this list. Business, where is that? Yeah, business, finance, education, creative, and tech. So I would need these things inside. Let me just copy this, and I come here, but I wouldn't be needing it like this. I would be needing it in a different way. I need this business to be wrapped in quotes, comma, and then I don't need this finance like this. I want this to be wrapped in comma, and then education to be also wrapped in quotes, and then I want this creative writing to be wrapped in quotes. Yeah. Yeah, and then finally tech also, I want this to be wrapped in quotes. um, yeah, this is yeah, this is fine so far. After this, I want the labels to be like this. Label is equal to domain. So if I do this, what happens? If I will run only this to show you what really happens, and after that I will type and then finally show you the final product. So when I type this way, it should load. After loading it, it should be showing, yeah, business, its domain, and drop down is not working because we need to finish this app to show that it's a drop down with these options. Let us see in the end. Now, domain is fine. The next option that we need is tone. So the tone of this article is going to be it's going to be, yeah, gr dot. I would like to have a drop down here also, and inside this drop down I would like to have a list, not parenthesis, not no sorry. So here I want these things. Okay, let me just have them here, and then I would also need, I want the label to be called as label should be tone. uh, okay, now for this, for me to avoid this, repetitive work, I'll copy this and I will simply repeat this. Now what I want is, yeah, somebody wants to say something here. Yes,
Drop
yes,
spelling
yes.
seems to be
I'm sorry, ma.
drop down spelling.
Okay, the spelling. Okay, 1 minute. Let drop down. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Please pay attention if you find any, if you find any typos, please let me know. I would appreciate that. Length again. Yeah, spelling is this. Length. Length is not going to be drop down. It's going to be slider. So, and slider, we will need it like this. We need slider. A slider is going to be for the length, and it's going to be like 50 words, 100 words, 150 words. So if you see this, it starts with, let me just erase this part, and this is going to be called I saw it was approximate. Oh no, here. Yeah, approximate words. Okay, so I can just simply type it. Um, approx length, and length of what? Length of words. So, okay. Oh my God, did I change it in the previous one? That is not what I wanted to do. Let me undo it. Yeah, undo. And then I write it here, approx length. And then here I have something called words. Yeah, Now slider, now please pay attention. Slider, it starts from 50 words, and it goes up to 1,000 words. So starting from, in Python, you know this, how when you slice items, when you do the indexing, you know this is starting step, this is 1,000, and the third one is the steps itself. For example, if you can directly call it, like I'm just writing it steps. I want it to be 50. 50 is nothing but 50, 100, another 50, 150, another 50, 200, another 50. It should be 3, 250, and then 350, 550, like it goes like that up to 1,000. That's what we are telling it to do. Here I've just simply put it here for just to, because I didn't have time, and I wrote it like that. Then yeah, I have this. I don't want to close it here. I'll keep these things here. Because here since it's not this is not the list, this is the function itself. So if it starts from 50, it ends at 1,000, steps 50, and then label is approximate words. So once this is done, I should be able to see the I should be able to see the rows. Now we'll see that in a while. Let's build the next set of rows. So the next row is like gr dot rows, and then here we are going to close it with colon, and next line, yeah, we can see it here. Domain tone approximate length has come. Now let's build this. The next step that we need to do is format, complexity, and then count. So these are the three things that we are going to add. Let's do that. Let's do this. Format is equal to, we will be having in format, we'll be having a, where is that image? We'll be having okay, radio button. If you see, there's a circle here before list. So we'll have a radio button. And there's a list inside, and the list itself is called list. First item is called list, and then we will have either list, or we can have bullet points. If user is asking for bullet points, if the user is asking for paragraphs, it will be like this: paragraphs. Okay, paragraph. And then we are going to call this label as format. What kind of format you want this? This field should be named. Complexity of this app is going to be gr dot drop down. Now again, we will take something from this one until here, drop down, and then we'll close this, and we'll close this also. Inside this list is where we'll be having we'll be having a list. What list is that? Why there is error? There shouldn't be any error here. Oh, okay. It's a flower bracket instead of a sheet. Okay, instead of this square bracket. Okay, now here I'm going to have it like, complexity is either if it's a beginner or intermediate, or it's going to be advanced. I don't know what I've written. Advanced. Okay, now let me put this into quotes. And then label for this is going to be called complexity. Label is equal to complexity. I need to wrap this in quotes. Complexity. Finally, I have to have count. Count is going to be, this is also a, count is a slider, right? Yeah, like this, from approximate thing. Okay, let's have a slider here. So gr dot slider, it's going to be like it now. It's going to be like this. It starts from 1 count, number of ideas that we'd like to generate. It's going to be from 1 idea to 10 ideas. That's what our app is going to be capable of doing. So 1 to 10 ideas we can generate, and the steps are going to be one at a time. So when we use that rocker, when we have this idea rocker, this one, like we'll be able to move it like one step at a time. Here, then we have label. Label is going to be called number of ideas. Ideas. Okay, finally we have this. Not inside this, but outside. I think it's yeah. This is okay. This is part of this. Let's have a, but inside outside it's going to be same here in this context. So let's have a custom field. This is going to be a text box, because the next is a text box. And this text box should have, I saw there were like one line or two lines. Yeah, two lines, because I can see these are like one line, one line, one line. This is two line. This box contains two lines, and here maybe 10 to 12. Okay, so let me just write this. I need two lines for it, for user to type their request. And in the placeholder, I will call it like enter a topic for the idea, enter a topic for idea generation. So this is what our app will be, generation. Okay, then we will have this label. Label is going to be called okay, what do we call, like here I saw it's written there's some custom context. We can give it as what's on your mind, or what do you like, what's on your mind. Like we can ask the user like this. That's something which is right, I feel. Okay, why did I bring the parenthesis here? Okay, now I need a button below that, because I saw there was button here. So button, and then there is this text field. So let me do a button here. btn is equal to gr.button. Now I'm creating a button, and this button is going to be called generate ideas, because that's what I saw there, and that seems to be right. And variant, yeah, variant is primary. This is the primary button. Okay, so now I also need output. An output I would like to capture in a text box. Whatever output that is going to be given, it's going to be captured in a text box. And I'll call, and would like to have your I'll call this generated ideas. Generated ideas. Ideas generated by Caramel AI. Okay, and how many lines do I need? I would be needing about, maybe, yeah, let me just keep like 12 lines or 10 lines. And I want to have a function for this button. So let me just write it as this way, button.click. So when I do this, what this button should be doing, like, let me just run this and see if so far, what is the problem here? Unexpected. It should be lines, not line. Okay, now the app is there. Let me just go here. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's fine now. So when I click on this button, there should be something. Okay, now the drop down should, for it to work, we need to connect it to the, okay. So I need three important concepts. Like one, I have to give something here. I've already created this, but nothing is going to work because backend is not connected. But when I click, I want this to take this input from here, from everywhere, this input, and I want it to give an output here. So for that, I'm going to add a function which I've already created in backend. I have not created any function in the backend. I'm going to create right away. So this function fn is called is get ideas. If you see, this is the function that we have created in the step number 5. I'm taking this function and passing it into this Gradio interface. Okay, yeah, please take this. And what would this function be doing? It will have a domain. This will have a tone. This will have length. This will have format. This will have complexity. This will have count. And also the user would have given some prompt. If the user has given a prompt, using that, now using that, you give me an output. So for that, first inputs is equal to, we should be taking the inputs from this, like this: domain, tone, length, complexity, and then okay, we are copying this, and then I also, yeah, this one, domain, tone, length, format, complexity, count, and I need custom also. Let me paste it here. Okay, if I paste it this way, I will also write custom, which I am taking from here. Okay, so, and then this is my input. Whatever inputs that the user is giving, then I need to spit out outputs also. Outputs is equal to, okay, I want this output, and the output is nothing but this, put the idea that you are generating, you put it here. That's what I'm saying. Now let me, why it is not allowing me to go there? Yeah, output. Yeah, now let me run this. If I run this, what would happen? Just that, yeah, the things are fine. Now let me just okay, I think my my front end is done. Let me just fast do the back end. This is the most important thing when it comes to AI. The AI can be done only using this back end stuff. Let me just do this fast. Please be with me. Like, I'm going to, I have only few lines to write here. I'm calling this as base, and this base will be the real base for how AI is going to do. I'm asking it, okay, hey, idea generation app Caramel, what you need to do is generate. What you need to generate, these many, ideas that you need to generate, and using, like these many unique ideas you generate in the domain that, in the domain of this domain itself, whatever domain that people are choosing. Okay, this is my first instruction that I'm giving the AI. Okay, you give, and you do that. Then I'm again asking it to write. After you do this in number of count, like you take, like people are saying, like, I need 5 ideas, so generate 5 unique ideas in business, in creative writing, or whatever people are asking, or the user is asking. Write in a tone. I would like to put this into braces, so because this become right in this tone, whatever tone, professional tone or some other tone, and then I want this level of complexity inside. So let me put that also into braces. I need this level of complexity. So it's like complexity, which means like beginner complexity, or intermediate complexity, or that's what I'm asking it to do. And after that, like, give me approximately this length, whatever length that the user is going to give inside. I hope everybody is following. I know it is taking more time than asked for, but this is a complex app than what we have built in the past. So we definitely need to put some more hours. So some more, extra minutes definitely we need to put. So this is the length. Then once this is done, we are asking it to give it in certain format, because we have to write everything which is here. So the format of the output should give me as FMT, which is nothing but this format. Whatever user is going to pass in will be passed out, or send it to create output. What if the user doesn't, right now the user prompt is none. User has not given anything. So what if the user is not given any prompt? Now what you do, I ask it to iterate it over whatever that are already available. These 3 prompts that I have given the system, use that. If this user is not even, because this is an idea generation app, So you don't really need to give any prompt at all. You just randomly ask. It will considering this context. For example, if somebody is not writing, not willing to write, just by choosing some drop down, it will create some ideas. So what it is going to do, you take the user prompt, which is none. Also consider these three context and create ideas. So once this is done, I'm going to capture these things in messages. So this is the message that we are going to give to the. I'm creating a list inside the message. Again, people who are new to Python, please don't worry about these things. Simply follow these things as uh, you know um, rules and regulation. I mean, this is how it is done. Like, follow them, you will get the answer. Okay, I'm going to give a role to the system, and the system role is, okay, system's role is system. That's the uh, that is the that's the role that we are assigning to the system. Okay, first your role is system for AI, and then content for this content for our AI is how you are going to behave. Please behave like Caramel. You are Caramel AI idea generator built at your. You, when the user is asking, give like this. So I'm taking this Caramel AI, and then I'm putting this information inside. Okay. Now after this, I'm just updating the role. Like, what after getting that information, your role is now, there is a user that is going to interact. Okay, so user is going to interact, and that user's role is what it is. Like, it is from the base, this one, in, or you give whatever name that you want to give. So user is giving this information. You are this, using this, you are this, using this information, generate. So how is it going to generate? It is going to generate first. It needs to generate the response. So how is it going to generate response? I'm going to call the OpenAI OpenAI's client variable, which you have assigned this function, OpenAI base URL API key. So I'm going to call a client, which will automatically load URL, base URL, and API key. Then, chat. Take that information. Take that information, and you need to complete. You are going to chat with it, and you need to complete the chat. That's your task. So how are you going to do? You're going to create the chat itself with some model, some LLM. The model that we are going to use in our case is Gemini, because we have copied Google's API key. So Google's LLM is Gemini. So let me write this. Please make sure, don't make any mistakes. It is Gemini, GEMINI dash 1.5 dash flash. If you make mistakes here, it may not work. I'm just trying not to make any mistakes. Let's see, when we run it, we will know. And then I will write messages is equal to these messages. Okay, I'm giving these messages into this client using this LLM. LLM is the this is house where all the language is sitting. Large language model is here. The key is already, like, API key is here, base URL is here, and then message is also sent here. This message will have this Caramel AI's role, as well as the content, the user's role. Everything is given here. Now I want this to be returned. Return now. What will you return? Return. Okay, it's all the same, right? So I just need it once. Return response dot choices, and I need the first choice, so that's why I'm writing it as 0, and then I need the message from it and the content from it. Okay, now let me run this again. I run this again, and I click on this. Yeah, now I have this business. When I click on it, I get this finance, and I click here, like, let me just make it professional, funny, casual, poetic. Okay, let it be professional, and I want maybe 200 words or 250 words. Yeah, 200. I would like to have it in list format. I'm a beginner. I don't want any advanced or intermediate stuff. Maybe create 3 or 4 ideas. I don't mind. I don't want I don't want more ideas. Let me, yeah, 3 ideas are enough for me. Okay, I need to give any prompt here. Do I have any prompt already written here? Yeah, example of prompts. Yeah, low budget side hustle for college students. Okay, I'm just going to give Caramel this. Okay, give me some, give me some low budget, low budget side hustle for college students. I know English, and I also know French, and also I know German. So since I speak these languages, I'll just write, like, I can speak, I can read, I can read, write, and speak English, French, and German. So generate idea using this. I want to create some side hustle. I can make some money. Ideas generate by Caramel AI. Okay, yeah, it has worked now. Here are 3 unique ideas in the domain of finance suitable for low budget high hustle for college students proficient in English. Blah, blah, blah. You become a freelance translator, transcriptionist, or you become a financial literacy tutoring, or you can even budget friendly investment club, like form a investment club. Like, okay, here you can, you can go to many high schools and college students struggle with personal finance concepts. You can teach them. Or here it says, like, translator, like leverage your multilingual offer, translation transcription services to client, start creating profile freelance platform competitive. Like it says, you go to Upwork or Fiverr. Our idea generation app is ready. You can give any idea that you feel like giving, and then this app will be capable of generating that idea for you. So the app is ready right now. And with that being said, you have learned how to build. Any doubts you have so far? Like, we have in fact built the full-fledged this AI powered idea generator app itself in just quick 6 steps. You have any questions here? Did you understand it? Hello, anybody's there? Like, you have understood. Like, you have any questions?
Yes, sir, I understood.
Okay, great. So with that being said, I would, yeah, somebody has, yeah, understood. Okay, very good, very good. So I would now, I'll ask Madam to come and, conclude this uh, conclude this webinar. She'll be able to give you some more information related to how you can secure a certificate. So please talk to Madam, and she'll be able to help you how to take it forward from here. And anyway, I will online. You can contact me, ma'am. Would you be able to take over from here?
I had to re-log in. Okay, so tell me, how did the session go about? Did you like it? I want to hear from you. Yes? Yes, okay. Anandi says yes, thank you. Then, Rishika, yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. Excellent. Let me move on. We're on chapter 3, Two Roads Diverged in a Yellow Bird. Mental preparatory sessions are going to be part of our, that's going to be one of the value added modules that we give when you take up the immersion program. in AI, a complete AI mastery program with us. It's a structured, all in one AI journey, and we help you to get you mentally prepared towards these sessions. So let's assume you are a complete beginner. Don't worry. And let's understand that you know something. Don't worry. Still, you will find it interesting and you will get to learn all that is required to upgrade your skills, to learn better, to go forward. Okay, so that is where here and now AI plays an important role also. So we broadly have our products and services. Also, we have our courses and programs, and we get you industry ready. So, towards that, immersion, the word immersion, if you understand the meaning, or if you don't know, let me tell you, immersion means diving down and going so deep into one particular activity or one particular skill set that you are doing. Okay, so the mental preparatory sessions get you ready in and out to understand how you need to face your future learning journey. Okay, so this is one of our value adds we give with the immersion program. And next, the next value add we give you is if you are good in English and you want to get really better and best. So we help you with introduction into business English. And if you feel English is something which is well known to you and you want to explore and you want to have your hands on another language, then we can definitely help you with business French, because another European language which is more commonly asked and sought after and used by others is French. So there we are ready to give you some very good exposure into business French. Okay, and introductory sessions will be given to that. You will be able to use and understand basics of business French. Public speaking. Tell me how much ever you're good at in your, like let's say an individual is able to code well, do a project, give it, but what if he or she does not know how to present it in front of public? I'm sure you will want to hear it from somebody even who is probably so not so product on the coding part, but being able to deliver and present the idea very conveniently and very comfortably to you. You will want to take up his or her classes or listen to him or her, right? So similarly is public speaking, which is very, very important. So that will also be something which you're going to get introduced to while you do the immersion program. Of course, we also have our other courses like, shorter programs. Yes, I will list out them to you as well. Lead code problem solving sessions. You will be given some lead code problem solving sessions to get you introduced and to get you comfortable at using these lead code and problem solving sessions for you, so that your AI journey is smoother, more enhanced, and you stand out from the others who have also learned artificial intelligence almost on the same age as your same era as your same expertise that they have gained. But when you go to the recruiter, you will definitely have a better edge over them, because you would have also got your introduction into lead code problem solving sessions. So these are value adds part of our immersion program in AI, complete AI mastery program. Top projects using AI. So how does Here and Now stand apart from any XYZ institution? Name it and then I can tell you. Okay. So what we do is we focus into getting you do some capstone projects. End of the day, what you learn, of course, many of you learn in college. You're also getting your practical exposure. I'm sure when you get your practical exposure and when you do it hands-on is when you really understand, right, what you have learned. When you're applying it in your day-to-day practice, day-to-day work day, or day-to-day real-time life situations is when you really practice all that you learned part of your AI programs wherever you learned, isn't it? Yes. So to help you do that, we make you do projects. And these projects are going to be very aptly embedded into your GitHub pages, your GitHub repositories, where you can pull them out and show them whenever you want to perform, whenever you want to show them what you've done and what you've prepared on, you are becoming capable there. Okay, so the capstone projects stand really unique when it comes to here and now's programs. We make you do individually one project, and even if you're a college goer doing a project, you will be able to use it to impress and show when you're looking for an internship, or while you're doing your internship with us. Even there we have three internships options as well. You can individually get back to us if one of you're looking for an internship. You can again get back to us if you're looking for what do I say, if you're looking for classes, or if you're looking for projects to be done. All of you, please feel free to contact us at any point. We are reachable on WhatsApp, we are reachable on email, we are reachable over a call, or you may please walk in. Our physical presence is at Here and Now AI Research Institute. We are diagonally opposite to the Sky One Mall on Punamali High Road, very close to the Anna Arch, okay, in Chennai. All right. So the second point, how we stand apart from the crowd, is we get complex things simplified for you. Any complex thing can be made simplified and can be taught to you. See, the very less time that we have, about an hour, and being able to teach you a tool, what if you give us a substantial time? We can get it so well into you, we can get you master the skill. It's not about learning the skill, it's not about imparting a skill to you. We can make another individual to master a skill set. Okay, you can be rest assured, just come eyes closed and you will be a pro at whatever you learn when you do it through Here and Now AI. Because we've been in the industry for the past 13 and a half years. This is our 14th year that we're running. Okay, so every program we come up with, we believe in creating something new, adding more evolution, etc. And that is our motto. So you can always reach out to us to clarify even the simplest of doubts. And yes, this is how we succeed. Like I just told you in sentences, I'm presenting to you with icons here in front of you. Practical approach is what we believe in. Profile building is with all the conviction is what we make you do. We help you to build your profile, put it on the right platforms, and eventually, as a byproduct, you get your job placement with 100% guarantee. Okay, it's not any assistance, it's not any guidance that we're telling you. With all the pride, we're telling you that you get your 100% placement guaranteed. Okay, yes. Well, so if you feel you missed out any step here and you want to revise later in today's sessions, or if you feel that you want to get back and you want to revisit any session anytime for better understanding and hands-on practice, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm holding this QR in front of you on your screen for a while. Few seconds until everyone can give me a thumbs up that you have scanned the QR and you've subscribed to our channel. Could you do that right away, please? So I'll wait for each of you to give me a thumbs up, okay? Let's keep aside few minutes for this. Thank you, Anandi. You're able to scan the QR, ma? Anas and Anandi? If you're able to scan and if you're able to get there to subscribe onto the YouTube. Thank you. Mr. Wasim, Rishika, how about you? Anas and Ananti told me yes. Mohammad Arif also told me yes. Ananti also yes. Very good. So all our previous webinars are recorded there. Thank you, Anas. Thank you, Rishika. I hope you got to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which will, of course, we are going to not stop and keep adding information there. But all our webinars are there in the YouTube repository. Whatever topics were taught, you can always get back to them. Take your time. At your time and pace, you will be able to learn each of the different topics. From a static calculator to creating a chatbot, to creating a FAQ chatbot, to creating, even an idea generator tool today, it goes. Shakti Shri, yes. All right. Okay, assuming that you all could scan on that QR, I'm going to the next slide where I'm going to thank you first, but please wait before you can hang off. Merci, danke, and thank you. Merci is in French, danke is in German, and thank you, is in English. Thank you for being very good participants, patient there, attentive. And here I have something interesting for you in my upcoming slides. Well, so request you to please scan this QR and give us a 5-star on Google. It's going to just take you a few seconds. I'm again very grateful for you to have been part of the session, and we are looking forward to have many more webinars. In fact, it's kind of scheduled for the entire year, so please be part of the webinar as much as you can wherever you are, and it's online so you can attend it from wherever you are. Okay. Again, I'll wait for a thumbs up from each of you once you scan the QR, and you can simply click on the 5 star to encourage us. Yes. Following this, we are going to give you a link on the next slide. Anas, thank you, Anas. Yes, encourage us by please giving a 5 star so that we can do more such content like this and many more interesting contents on our channel, also on all our platforms that we are able to reach out to you, to the public. Shakti Shri, thank you. Vaseem, thank you. Anandi, thank you. Rishika, thank you, Ma. Anas. What is that smiley, Anas? What happened? Was it by mistake or you really wanted to do that smiley? I don't know. Yes. This is, I hope it's leading you rightly to the 5 star Google page. Oh, by mistake. Okay, okay. No problem. Anyway, it was funny. So it's okay. Does it lead you rightly to the Google page where you can give the 5 star rating? I hope it is taking you at the right place. Yes. Most of you have given your thumbs ups. Can I move on? Even if one of you can tell me yes, I can move on. Ananti, Anas, Mohammed, Shakti, Rishika, Vaseem. Thank you, Rishika. Okay, Ma. And to conclude, yes, I have this in front of you now. This QR, the third QR, and the link is also shared to you on the chat. Please follow this link, and given your details, you will receive a certificate on email. Okay? You will receive a certificate via email for your participation today in today's webinar. You are going to get a certificate from Here and Now AI. You can scan the QR to lead to the form, or you can use this link, which is also given on the chat. I'm going to wait here a few minutes. Let me know once you're there in that place, and finally give me a quick text if you have already given in your details so that your certificate can be created. If you're able to simply fill out that Google form, that will generate your certificate. Yes, all of you. I'm just waiting there. If there's any difficulty, please get back to us. But I hope you're able to scan the right the QR and it's leading you to the right page. Anandi, Anas, Mohammed Arif, Rishika, Shakti, and Vaseem. I hope it's leading you to the right place and you're filling out the Google form right now. Anas, once have you filled in the form so that your certificate will be generated? Could you please tell me a yes or a thumbs up, whoever have completed the form? Rishika, yes, thank you, ma'am. Ananti has told. Anas, you have completed. Okay. Can we leave? Vasim filled. Thank you. Whoever has filled the form, and if you feel it's a right place, yes, you can leave. I filled the form, but I didn't receive. No, no, no. You will receive the certificate. Shakti, you will receive it on email. To your email, you will receive it. So you need to just fill all the details rightly here. That is all that is required. Raj, can you intervene and help if anyone requires any support? Mehak, Raj, thank you so much for being great participants. I hope you've encouraged us by supporting us on Google and giving us the 5-star rating, as well as subscribing to the YouTube channel so that you can get to see all of our other videos which you have missed and what will be upcoming as well. Even today's content can be revisited and gone back step by step on that. Okay, meet you all soon. Thank you. Feel free to get back to us anytime you require any advice or anything relevant to artificial intelligence. Please do contact us. Thank you. Have a great weekend and have a great day. Thank you, Rishika. Yes, thank you, Anas.